All right, welcome to video 3, where we're going to be talking about traffic. Now, the first on the agenda is I want to talk about the different types of traffic. So, obviously, as I've talked about in the video before, first you have cold, and I'm color coordinating this tonight. I hope you're impressed. You've got your cold. You've got your warm, and you've got your hot. I'm just fumbling around with my markers here. Now those are the types, and the sales funnel is the remedy to that. As you get them to walk through the sales funnel, you convert the cold to the warm to the hot. The whole sequence itself is walking them through that. I hope you realized how important that is to your business, not just for online business, but for local businesses too. When you're running ads, you don't want to just send them to your website hoping they're going to come to your business. You got to warm them up. You got to get them here so you can get them there, right? Now, how to obtain that traffic? That's on everyone's mind, right? So first up, we're going to talk about the two different types of traffic, the two different ways to obtain. It's basically broken up into two categories, meaning the first one you've got is paid traffic, and then you've got free traffic. Now, it's kind of funny because naturally everyone's trying to save a buck. Your business is struggling, your business needs money to thrive, you've got overhead, you've got bills to pay, you've got people that need to get paid. So this is the first route everyone goes. The problem is with when you're doing the traffic correctly through the sales funnel, you got to remember that this is a return on investment situation going on. So if you were to pay for your traffic, you got to remember you're going to get an ROI. That's the goal. That's how you scale your business. That's how everyone scales their business. So the free traffic, although that's the way that people put all their eggs in one basket. I do agree with free traffic, but I think that too many businesses put too much effort into that. So with that being said, I'm going to start with the paid traffic and then we'll get into the free traffic. I'm just doing that because I think it's going to be easier to understand, and that paid traffic isn't as scary as a lot of business owners think it is, especially with the whole pay-per-click that Google and Facebook have done. But speaking of Google and Facebook, we're going to go ahead and put these two, you've got the pay-per-click, so paid traffic, right out the gate, you've got Facebook, and we'll go ahead and say social in general, / social media, because Facebook and Instagram, they're kind of mixed. So they're going to be adding social media. So that's the route you're going. It's still the same. With social media traffic, it is paid. You can put your product in front of your target audience. And that's the key thing. So when you have that pinpoint customer, you get to answer specific things. So you're putting it in front of people that you know are going to be interested. You know that they're going to be into you. And you get to modify as you go too. If you're worried about how to do that, I get it. And if you want an in-depth course, the best way for me to present that information to you is by handing you off to who I learned from, who my mentors were. And they did great jobs. There's a couple different ones that I learned, Facebook and social media ads. Kevin David's probably the easiest. For me, the way that he speaks and the way that he's got knowledge, he's got like so many tips and tricks up his sleeve. I love it. He calls them hacks, but he'll throw them at you, and he's got all this information. So I'll put his link in below to take his course. He's even got like a free trial course where you can test it out, and if you're impressed, then you can, just like everybody else, test it out. If it fits, do it, and don't worry about the investment. It comes back to your company. It's an ROI. Who's the other one? Dan Henry. Dan Henry, he's good. He really is. He was a young kid, and I'm just going to keep my personal opinions to myself. He's good. He knows what he's doing. And so, Google him. I'm not affiliated with him whatsoever. But You can look him up. He offers a Facebook ads course. And yeah, there's different other ways that you can go for Facebook ads. Up next, you've got Google ads. So Google, or AdWords, right, is what they call it. AdWords is also connected to, it's connected to YouTube. Wow, I cannot spell today. That's okay, my handwriting is terrible anyway. So AdWords actually does both YouTube and Google. So the cool part of Google is that whenever somebody's searching, you can actually jump ahead of everyone's keywords. So you can actually pick the keyword that you know there's, like if it's your local town in Cincinnati and you're like local dentistry in Cincinnati, best dentistry in Cincinnati, you can pick your keywords where people search. So everyone searching that keyword pops up in Google and your ad right there on top. So you're going to have a higher conversion rate with that. It's very useful. Same thing with YouTube videos. What's cool about YouTube though, and now this is the best part, right? And I told you about Fiverr before. You can actually make a video if you don't feel comfortable making your own video. You can hire somebody else and create an entire video for your company through Fiverr. They make cartoon videos, they've got voiceovers, they've got professionals that'll actually stand in front of you. You just write the script and have them do it, and they'll do an entire ad for you. Now what's really cool about YouTube though, and this is probably one of the most ingenious concepts there is, you can hijack other people's videos on YouTube. So if somebody has a video on trying to teach people how to get better abs in 30 days, you can actually look on YouTube, see who's got videos, how to get better abs in 30 days, and that video that's got it's got like 1 million views on it, you can pick that video particularly and have them put your ad there before the video even starts. So people were searching on that, they found that video, and then your ad pops up. Hey, do you want to get abs in 30 days? That's what is really cool about AdWords. So yeah, it's a pay-per-click, but you're getting in front of your target audience. So that's another form of paid traffic. Facebook, social media, Google AdWords, YouTube. Another form of paid traffic is also going to be email marketing. You can jump on other people's email lists, and that's called solo ads. I have a link for one in particular. Now the problem with solo ads is it doesn't really apply if you're a local business. It kind of only applies if you have an online business. So if you're doing what I was like suggesting in the last video, if you have a coffee shop and you have an e-commerce store where you're selling coffee grinders, coffee shirts, and swag, whatever, coffee grounds from Colombia, if you have an e-commerce site, then this could be advantageous for you because you can get on other people's email list and you only pay per click, just like the ads before. So as many people click on their email, then you get charged. So you can write an email about, hey, if you're interested in coffee, this and that, you can write the email. They could write the email for you because they know their list, and they're going to refer them to you. So once they refer them to you, you can then put them on a capture page that we talked about before, and they're cold or they're warm, and you can warm them up along the way. And so this is good, but if you have a local business in your local town, it's not going to help you because those emails come from all over the United States, Australia, United Kingdom, the top tier nations usually. But if you're interested in that concept, I'll put a link below. You can check it out. But Google Solo Ads is pretty much instantaneous. You sign it up the next day, they sent their email out, and then all of a sudden you're getting people opting into your list, which is it's exciting to get your list to grow. So I mean, those are the basic paid traffic ways. Now, with that being said, I want to talk about free traffic here. And the first one that comes to mind when I think of free traffic is SEO. Now, if you don't know what SEO is, it's search engine optimization. And what that means is Google is the search engine. There's other search engines too, like Bing and Yahoo, and just Ask got bought by Google. Anyway, so how did those people get on the very top of the list? First on the list, SEO is ranked for keywords. people use certain keywords when they're searching for stuff. So if your local company is how to fix computers, your keyword search would be how to fix computers. However, that's a lot of competition, so you have to start like giving variations for words like fix computers now, fix computers for free, for low prices, and then you got to get creative with the keywords. So what helps in this situation is knowing how to keyword research, communities that also help you, Facebook groups and stuff like that. There are two kinds of SEOs that I consider. The first one's going to be your website, and then the second one's a blog. It's either going to be a website or a blog, and the next SEO one that's the most popular would be YouTube. And the reason why YouTube classifies under SEO is because it's a search engine. Now, we think of Google, because Google's the #1 search engine in the world. So when people are searching for something, we think of Google, and that's where we apply our SEO. But a lot of people don't realize that you can also apply your SEO to YouTube. And they're all run by AdWords. You do it all through AdWords when you're doing your ads, and when you're doing your search engine optimization, it's the same websites that'll give you those keyword research tools that you can go through. So those are the main ones. Now, it gets kind of tricky, but there's I actually used this one community for affiliate marketing. It was how I got into the whole affiliate marketing niche, was a community called Wealthy Affiliate. It's like Facebook, but it's strictly for affiliate marketers. And basically it's just tons and tons of content on how to create your website or blog, optimizing it for SEO. Because they're totally thinking long game on these affiliate marketers. They want to set up a website and have people keep going to that website for years, buying the affiliate products that they're promoting. And so this community, it's like Facebook, it really is. It's just a whole community, and they even like go to your page and comment on your page for you, and you go to other people's page and you interact with them. It's pretty cheap. And not only that, but they also have what's called Site Rubics. So you can build your websites and blogs through their platform. That means that you can skip going to GoDaddy, Bluehost. You don't have to get someone else to host it because they host it for you. And that's, to be honest, that's actually where I host all of my websites. I go through Wealthy Affiliate. I'll go ahead and put that link below too. If you're interested in the long game, just understand that SEO, it is free, but it's a long game. It doesn't happen right away, and you don't see the results right away. The next free method of traffic on the list is networking. Now, I'm not a fan of networking. I kind of don't like it. Now, the reason why I don't like networking is because it's kind of like that mentality, you got your guy buddy friend, and he's like, if I ask 100 women out on a date, one of them's bound to say yes. And truth be told, I might have been that guy at one time. But that kind of logic means that you have to get rejected 99 times before you get a win. And if you're glutton for punishment, that seems like it's a great way to live. But to me, I'd rather get to better results faster. So networking is a lot like that. When you're going to social media and you're going to blogs and websites and you're chatting it up with people and you want to promote your business, it's good. But the problem is that you come off spammy to a lot of those people. People are reluctant right off the bat. That's just by nature, human nature, the society that we're in. That's how it is. So when somebody comes up to you and starts chatting with you for no reason, people are, whoa, what's going on? Why are you chatting with me? That's the way that we've become. But however, once you start to build your sales funnel and your brand recognition and all the stuff I talked about in the prior videos, then this stuff gets so much easier. Then networking is like, oh, well, then they get to go to your blog or your website and they get to see, wow, this person's an authority. Maybe I should listen to them. And then bam, they go through your sales funnel. So it becomes a lot easier because of social proof, as we were talking about in previous videos. Networking is good. It's hard up front. So I suggest building all of the other platforms, getting your foundation going, and then you can go network. And it's a lot easier to make a sale, just like that. A lot of people are more likely to buy Apple than they are to buy Acer, right? I mean, that's just the way that it is. Familiar brands, social proof, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, so free traffic is definitely, there's tons of options, just like in paid traffic. There's tons of options. I'm not going to be able to get to everything. I'm just giving the most popular ones. And so next for free traffic, and this is my favorite, and this every company should be doing this. And this is the whole concept of what I've been talking about in the previous videos. As much as sales funnels are important to convert your traffic, email funnels are just as important because they become free traffic. All right? This is so crucial because everybody that you gather that comes to your email list, whether they bought or not, you start with 100, you grow it to 1,000, you grow it to 10,000, you grow it to 100,000. All of those people on your list are potential customers that you just get to send out one giant email blast, and it goes to 100,000 people, or however big your list is. And you say, let's say 1,000 people on your list, right? 1,000 people, and 10% convert. 10%. 10% of 1,000 is pretty good for just sending out an email. One email, right? That's the value of having an email list. It's free traffic. It may have cost you money when you were running Facebook ads, originally Google ads, to get them onto your list, but that was when you were selling that product. That was the first time. So you made up, because you optimized everything, you used all of the channels that you could to optimize it, you made up the money that you spent on the paid traffic, and now you're making a profit on the front end. So now every time you send an email out to that list, they're now on the back end. And that is pure profit. This one is so important. And not many people actually understand that. And which also goes into Market Hero, how we were talking about that before. Because Market Hero tags them. So if they came in through your Facebook ad, they come in, Market Hero tagged them, they came in through the Facebook ad. So you can prevent them from coming into another email list and getting the same emails, right? It's just the way that it is. Not many email autoresponders do that. Market Hero is one of them. So I'm going to jump on my computer and I'm going to show you a couple little things. There is another one that I didn't talk about on paid traffic. I'm going to get into it. It's banner ads. And the reason why I don't really talk about banner ads is because the conversion rate's not high, but it's not terrible either, and it's pretty affordable to put your banner up. And Google includes that in their options. You can do banner ads on their search sites. Facebook also offers it. But the cool thing about banner ads, there's one website in particular I'm going to show you. It will take you to whatever your niche is. If you're selling coffee and like you're shipping coffee grounds out, you can Google search that coffee, and it'll show you a list of high-ranking websites. And this coffee website where it sells coffee grounds is, or where they sell coffee cups, they have like 1 million people a month. So you're like, wow, I want to get and they'll tell you how many people you can reach within that month. So when you put your banner ad on that high authority website, if 10,000 people are seeing you and just a few click, they still come through your sales funnel. It's still an opportunity to make money. And it's really not that expensive to put your ad up on someone else's website. So I'm going to jump on my computer. I'm going to show you a few ways, and we'll go from there. All right. So I had to take the camera off. Yesterday I was just having tons of trouble with with all the lag and the way the video was coming up. My face wasn't matching the words. There was like a little delay. So I had tons of footage that I had to scrap because it was just unbearable. So the whole integration process, which I guess was good because it shortened the video for you and video too. If you have any questions about integration, I'm going to do a little bonus one at the very end for everyone. Some free webinars. I found some webinars where you can go, and if you're interested in email marketing and you're interested in setting up ClickFunnels, it's free classes, free training for that. So I'll go ahead and leave the link at the very, it'll be the last step in the sequence. Anyway,
to get to the point here about traffic, I'm in the ClickFunnels dashboard right now. I'm in the backpack dashboards, and like I said before, right here you have where you build your sales funnels. Here's where you build your email funnels, and then here's where you build your affiliate link funnels. So once you in this tab, once you build that working system, this is what I was talking about earlier. Once you build that working system, you're going to have an ROI. You're going to be making money back. You're going to be profitable, and you can hand it off with the share funnel sequence, and you can create a dashboard here. You can create an affiliate background. This is where you keep track of everybody who's selling your products, and you just give them your link. Affiliate marketers are good at running their own ads, so they can get traffic like no other. If you have a working system, they're just going to run traffic to that working system, and everything that they sell, you're going to pay them for selling. So that is, you don't have to do anything. It's not necessarily free because you're giving up a commission, but it's free in the sense that you don't have to pay the ad spend, right? You just take a hit off of your profit margins. That's a heck of a deal if you ask me. So next is back into paid ads, like I was talking about with banner ads. And this computer is super slow whenever I'm running this video capture card. First thing I'm doing today after I'm done with this editing, I am going to get me a new capture software. So I apologize. This is really bad. All right. So once you come to the marketplace and this website is called Buy Sell Ads. Once you come to this marketplace, there's the categories over here for all your niches, right? So just off the top of my head, I'm trying to think of something like a niche, maybe golf, or bike riding, cyclists. I was thinking like sporting goods, right? Sporting goods and bike riding. A lot of people ride bikes. Maybe you have an e-commerce store where you're selling product. Maybe you have a local business store. This really only works for online marketing. So let's say you're selling some biking equipment, biking apparel. So you'd come here to sports. You click on this niche, and it takes you to all of the websites that they are affiliated with, where you can put your banner ad. You're basically going to post your ad on these websites, and oh, look at that! Yeah, perfect. Cycling Fever right up there at the top. That's kind of awesome. So this is one. This is a site that's just for bicycles. I can't talk. And look at that, 5.76 million monthly impressions. That means within a month, 5.76 million people are seeing that. And if you put your ad on that site, how many of those 5.76 are going to click on your banner ad because they're interested? What's 1%? If 1% of them click, 5.76 million. Wouldn't you like that? So the cost is per month. You gotta put it on a month. Sometimes they can do it per. They have ranges. Yeah, right here. Perfect. So that's your monthly impressions of the people that come to this website and the followers on Twitter. Now, once you put your ad up here, this is the cost. For every 30 days, it's going to cost you $190, which is nothing if you do the math per every single day. Facebook gets more expensive. So if you're selling stuff like that, put your banner there. Say that's too expensive for you. And you're like, I can't afford that. That's not on my budget. Go to this, $45, and they estimate 1,900,018 people. So I can't even count today. What is wrong with me? Now, what this means here is you're going to be on the bottom right. So you get less clicks, less views because it's in a smaller corner of the website. Whereas the top one, you're actually in the excuse me, you're in the middle right. So your ad is going to get seen a lot. So, and you can test your banner ads. If you just go to YouTube and say how to make an appealing banner ad, there's marketing tactics. They have the GIF files, so you can make your banner move. And I highly suggest that because when it's moving, you get it's more aesthetically eye-catching, right? Like people are drawn to that when it's moving, especially if it's like someone cycling and they're pedaling, right? That's just common sense. So you get them to click your ad, and instead of taking them to your website, where what happens when you send them to your website, they bounce away. Now you got a sales funnel. Now you warm them up, and boom, you got more conversions. That's just the way this works, right? It's a great thing. So definitely take advantage of that. Now, if you're also online marketing, doesn't really work for local businesses at all. So, but this is a really good thing because if you are a local business, you should be selling online. whatever your business. If you're a realtor, you should be selling map guides or I don't know, apparel, realtor apparel. Build yourself a brand, sell something online, sell an ebook on how to find houses. Sell something online where you can touch the entire country. You're just going to make more money doing that. And because the more people you get to come in through that kind of sales funnel, the more people you get engaging with you on social media, and it makes you more of an authority. So definitely take advantage of that. But this website here, Udemy, this one is it's your when you're borrowing other people's email list. All right. So all these people right here I'm under the solo deals tab here. So this one's 40 cents per click. This one's 60 cents per click, 39 cents. You can get really good deals and you get all these views. You can check to see like 43 people like this one, 239 people like that one, 1,220 people like that one. And he's only 39 cents right now. He's doing a great deal. I would jump on this. Look at that, 748 orders. Yeah, this is one I would jump on right away, test him out, do like $50 worth of a test, maybe $100 worth, get a couple hundred people to come through your sales funnel. If you're doing online marketing, right, in the 3 power niches, which is health, wealth, and romance, if you're selling something for health, wealth, and romance, these solo ads are awesome for it. It helps you get contacts, it helps you get leads, it helps you build your email list, because these are people that already join email lists. They're on someone else's email list. They send out an email saying, hey, let me refer you to such and such's new product or whatever. So, and you only get charged per click. So the people that ignore the emails you don't get charged for. The people that click and go to your sales funnel, those ones you get charged for. And you get a pretty good opt-in rate too. If you're doing your sales funnel right, you can get like 40%. And so that's about it for traffic. Let's sum it up. I mean, there's tons more. I don't have time to I was going to do a Facebook ad tutorial, but my capture video is just terrible. I was going to do a whole Facebook ad and even a Google AdWords tutorial, just a quick one. But instead, I'm going to put links below to, I mentioned him before, Kevin David. He is awesome when it comes to teaching Facebook ads and AdWords. And he's got a free webinar that you can go and it'll educate you on how he does the process. I highly recommend signing up to the webinar list. It's like an hour long. I think it might be 2 hours. Just watch it. Get some knowledge. Figure out how to run Facebook ads for your business. How to pinpoint that target customer.